Welcome to the still image task. For this task, we will be creating 4 still images based on all 3 sculptures, Fractus, Corpus and Phyllotaxis. In front of you is a picture of all 3 sculptures to remind you of what they look like. Looking at the 3 sculptures, I want you to brainstorm in your mind what you see. For Corpus, I see curved lines. For Fractus, I see a large area of space. And Phyllotaxis, I see spirals and patterns. Remember, there is no right or wrong for this task, so be as creative as you like. So now I'm going to show you the process of my making. I'm looking in the corner as I have a picture for reference. So the first sculpture I wanted to focus on was Corpus, and at the front of the sculpture we have a T-like shape that goes through the centre and then out to the sides as you look up to the top. So that's what I'm recreating here with my body. So number 1 is going to be a T shape. For the second sculpture, I wanted to focus on all 3 and create a still image that represented the whole unit of work that Peter Randall Page made. So you can see that I'm kind of grounded to the floor. I wanted to be quite low to the floor, so that's what I'm doing with my body here. And then I've created a round curve on the top of my head, as this represents the top of each sculpture. So number 2 is a plie. Number 3. So number 3, I wanted to focus on Phyllotaxis. This is the curly like dragon egg sculpture. So here I'm just focusing on different swirls and spiral patterns that I could use as my still image, and I play around with this a bit. But finally I figure out that the best one is when I spiral down to the floor, which is what I'm doing here. And that's going to be my third. So third is a spiral to the floor. My last still image, number 4, again I've kind of focused on Corpus here. So I can see that there's lots of different curves and angles that the spirals come through and the curves come through. So here I'm kind of lunging and trying to figure out different curves that I can make with my arms. And here I kind of figure out that there's different levels that I could do with my arms. So I have one at the top and then one kind of low towards my pelvis. So number 1 is a T. Number 2 is a plie. Number 3 is a spiral. And then number 4 is a lunge with arms. So now I'm going to give you 5 minutes to recreate your 4 still images. Remember, they need to be different to mine. If you want a challenge, then you can use levels in your still images. So you can have 1 high, 1 medium and 1 low. And this is what I have done in my still images. For example, my T is high and my spiral is low. Once you have your 4 still images, try and focus on your transitions. For example, when I do my T, I then slowly go down into my plie. This is what I want you to think about too. Now you can pause the video and take 5 minutes to create your still images. So now you've unpaused the video, I'm guessing you have your 4 still images. So let's go through them. So let's do number 1 and number 2 and your number 3 and your number 4. Let's try it faster. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Great. Okay, let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we can try it with the music. I'm going to start off by clicking. It should be 16 clicks in total. Ready, going 1 and 2. Still image 3 and 4. Now you have your 4 still images. Try focusing on your levels, transitions and getting it in time with the music. Remember, you can always pause the video and skip back to the bit that you need.